This is the life on a sunny Saturday afternoon, a gentle stroll in the park. But if the people from Lurgan, Northern Ireland decide to do it today, they're going to have a lot of company.
The Burmah Rally has been held in the park in Lurgan for the last 15 years. And despite the incongruity of full work spec rally cars careering round between the flower beds and the rhododendrons, it seems to work. Local folk turn out in their thousands to watch. And when we canvassed opinion in the local high street, there was barely a murmur raised in dissent at the noise, danger or loss of the park to anyone wanting peaceful relaxation. The day starts peacefully enough with a gentle, if unusual, reconnaissance by bike. Despite being a sprint event, there are important hazards for the navigators to note while cycling round.
It's what you call mission impossible, to try and cycle and ride all at the one time. I know, we had a lot of them done from last year, and really we're only just fine-tuning them really this year, like, but hopefully they'll work out okay, you know.
So how many times will you go round this route?
You know, well, we remember really from last year, but, you know, we'll definitely spend 2 hours on it.
What do you think of this style of rallying?
I think it's good when you see, you know, the razzmatazz and the number of people that are going to be here. I think it's good for the sport. It's really bringing the sport to the people.
You know, it's an absolute out-and-out sprint event, 150% concentration, absolutely perfect on the lines, otherwise split seconds are dropped and it all adds up at the end.
This is a different sort of event, you know. It's not just a Mickey Mouse stage, you know. It's a good stage and it's fast, and I'm looking forward to it. I've won this rally a couple of years right at the very start back in 1981, so that's a long time ago. So we'll have to see what we can do.
I don't think the very fastest person will win the event, but I think the fastest with the most consistent will. You know, it's not an event you can take lightly. I've won it, as you say, 7 times, but I would say this will probably be the hardest one that we're trying for.
Kenny McKinstry led off the line, determined to post his 8th win and blow off all the other major rallying stars who turned out for this unique event. Fastest on the first 2 stages was Andrew Nesbitt in his ex-Didier Oriel Celica, 3 seconds up on McKinstry. Fastest after the first 2 was David Greer in the Escort Cosworth. 1 second down, Bertie Fisher in the Subaru Impreza.
Misfiring very badly, as we can hear it heading towards the Golf Club area. Escort Cosworth.
Irish tarmac rival Frank Marr posted the same time in his Cosworth. Johnny Milner was languishing in 10th place, hardly the force he had hoped to be.
Cut and left 5, opens and tightens over 100. 50, left 4 onto tarmac, 150. Right 4, 50, right 9 and right 6. 300, brake 10 before second bench for right 9, caution gravel. 70, left 8, 300, crest 70, left 8, brake just before the arrow. For 100, into long left 2, over 100, right 8. Long left 1 continues over crest 70, long left 3 over 200, and long right 2, 50. into long right 2, continues over crest, 150, late, left 4, medium cut.
After just 2 stages, Johnny was already 8 seconds off the pace.
135.
And it was difficult to see where he was losing it. But for some, the errors were more obvious. Willie Singleton missed his braking point and his gear change.
Square left, 0.
Jimmy McRae decided to attack our cameraman, and Derek McGarrity survived this impressive slide but stalled his Metro 6R4 and lost time, needing a push start. But the prize for the quickest error of the rally went to Raymond Munro from Inverness. That gentle bump, just 6 seconds from the start of stage 1, burst the radiator and put him out of contention. For stages 3 to 5, the route diverted from the same start onto the loose and into the trees. Or at least between them. The short dash, no more than a quarter of a mile, was to have a decisive effect on the outcome. Kenny McKinstry pulled out 3 seconds over third place man David Greer. Andrew Nesbitt dived into the woods, determined to maintain his lead, but emerged with his ex-works Celica in something less than showroom condition.
Yeah, we just caught the car went wide on a right-hander back in there, and the 3 stump was obviously a bit closer. I was too close to it. Oh, we were fortunate enough. We only pulled the wheel off and a bit of superficial damage. That's it for today. Home to the barbecue.
To get an impression of the challenge of the rutted track that spoilt Andrew's day, try the view from Johnny Milner's Nissan.
Long right 2, over 100, into late left 6, narrows, 70.
Safer than Andrew, but Johnny couldn't work out why he was back in 9th place.
The Group N car I had last year wasn't this far behind the leaders. I just don't know why, you know, where the time's going.
I just can't really get myself fired up with these trees so close to the side of the road, and
it's one of those places, Lurgan Park, where you really can't afford to make any mistakes.
Does it change as the day goes on?
No, not really. The trees still stay in the same places.
By the end of stage 6, King of the Park Kenny had a healthy 8 seconds lead over David Greer in the Escort, himself comfortably 4 seconds up on Frank Marr from the Republic. The rally was running late, which meant stage 7 was to be the last. Like stage 6, it started on the fast tarmac section on the far side of the lane, and Kenny just had to run home gently for an 8th win. But it wasn't to be, as Johnny Milner could see next on the scene. Just after a fast dip across the grass, crazy tyre marks on the tarmac and a broken fence indicate the Subaru's wild spin. Their significance was not lost on Johnny Milner.
Kenny McKinstry, out of rally.
Did you see him?
I think he's had.
Didn't see it. You took 2 off that time.
Kenny's spin into the fence had made a nasty mess of the Subaru Legacy that he'd just sold to his co-driver Tom Spence. Their reactions were not recorded, but it left a very happy David Greer and navigator Michael Reed to win the 16th and last Burma Rally in Lurgan Park.
Congratulations, how does that feel then?
It feels great. Obviously I'm sorry for Kenny, he's unlucky, but it feels absolutely great to win this rally. It's the one I want to win.